Memories.
All right, I'm ready. I
Um,
think
so
What are we doing?
we're playing
where we
D&D.
left, I was kind of having Nilbog leave, but we're gonna halt that real quick,
Okay.
and
Bless you.
he's gonna say uh
Damn it, boss.
I have
It's a pop.
gift
Yeah.
I have gift for you, brother.
Um,
I
okay,
found
I gotta find
this.
my voice. Oh, what is it?
It ring will not fit me. It looks magic. I'm not sure.
It's a Nuba ring.
Fuck you,
And
you dickhead.
he hands you a little jelly ring
It
with
Yeah,
about
it
smells.
2 inch
It smells like
diameter.
the docks.
It's a
Yeah,
cock ring.
it's a little
Why
little
is
slimy.
Why is it sticky?
Why am I so gooey?
You twist it over, put it on finger. No, it's a
Alejandro,
it's
put
just
this on your finger.
it's a golden
It's too
ring
big, senor.
with some arcane sigils on it.
Okay. Can I identify it with some sort of check?
You could try an Arcana check.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm
Um,
bad at that.
and I don't know if you guys thought about this, and you
Ooh.
might not want to ask him to do
I
this.
critted.
Oh, nice. Okay,
22.
I'll tell you what that ring is in just.
So I
a
got an
second.
8.
So you
Good, right?
are fingering your butthole. Um,
Before or after?
during.
Oh.
I don't think that is
Yep.
where ring goes, friend.
Says you.
You got it on your wiener.
No, I got it in my ears like a hair tie.
So
Yeah.
before he
It's like a
leaves,
Jimbo.
do you guys want to use him to tag this location?
To tag it. What do you mean?
Or were you not planning? You originally had talked about tagging the warehouse,
Oh,
and you now have notified a gang that you want to pin it on. But if you don't want to do that, just because he's there, if you want to use him, now would be the best time. But if you don't want to draw any attention to him,
Austin, you ready? I
Yeah.
did 534426. Austin, that was your plan. Do you want to take the reins on that?
I like the idea. Well, I don't. I do kind of. I do have an idea, but I also wouldn't want to make it seem weird because your brother was there.
I think.
is it an idea to use the brother?
No, not really.
Okay, then that's what I'm getting at. Any ideas that would use the brother?
Yeah, no.
If you have them, spit the. Okay, no.
I wouldn't
So
probably.
the ring.
I probably wouldn't let that happen. Also,
Okay.
if we're
No, that's fine.
if we're doing a tag, like just for simple or simplicity's sake, if we were going to tag it, I don't think a giant hanging around is good unless he's being a distraction. But
No, 100%.
we can always circle back to that.
Yeah.
Yep. So the ring is a ring of impersonation.
Ooh.
It allows the wearer to cast disguise self at will and ignore the normal height requirements, meaning the illusion can now make you look like a fucking
Here is a Gmail trick.
7 foot tall Goliath, even though you're like, let's say, a 5'2" man, like human. If you were 5'2", you normally the illusion only gives you so much leeway. That leeway regarding height. So if you wanted to pass yourself off as a halfling, you could easily pull that off. Normally, you wouldn't be able. You'd only be able to get so short. Does that make sense?
I get it. Austin, does that make sense to you? Because
Yeah, 'cause the size
because I
requirement.
believe this is
Okay.
I believe this is
Yeah,
best
and
used in
then-
your, so like if so,
What-
This
One of the three
ring
of us
does not
looks like-
exist. If you're looking for it in D&D Beyond, I don't believe it exists. I
No.
made this up as an item for you.
I can work on making it, but Austin, the big thing here is if you have if you do go with something that's larger or smaller than yourself, and somebody tries to touch that part, like if you go giant and somebody tries to give you a playful punch in the shoulder, they're gonna whiff.
Yeah.
So, because you're not that tall, that's all.
Yep.
That's the important thing to remember. So,
Or
Okay.
if they go to pat the little kid on the head, they might poke you in the eye
or hit
as
you in
they're
the dick.
reaching down,
Mm.
like or grab your dick. They just grab a hold of it
Mm-hmm.
and twist it.
So, I knew this was coming, sort of, Austin. The important part is when we level up next time, get rid of disguise self.
Yeah,
Because
you now have it and know it at will. It does not cost you spell slots to cast.
That's awesome.
hmm
You can cast disguise self whenever you like.
Nice.
and you can replace it with something not better but different.
I like options.
Who doesn't? How do you feel about one pass options?
I
Bob.
don't like them.
Bob doesn't
Not a
like
fan.
options. He
So,
just wants mothers. That's
gonna-
all he wants is moms.
I'm gonna try and limit my
What's wrong with
consumption
that?
of them.
Well, there are plenty of options of moms.
I'm gonna try and limit my consumption of them, but I've been
Sure.
eating a lot of sunflower seeds. But today I bought Old Bay ones. Holy fuck! They're
Good.
so good.
Man,
Sound. If I wasn't like allergic, I would. Those sound delicious.
did
You're
you?
allergic
Were
to
you?
Old Bay or shellfish?
Show or
He's
Fucking-
allergic to flavor.
sunflower seeds.
The white.
I like
Bingo.
flavor. I love Old Bay.
You're allergic
Sunflower seeds make me nauseous, and I start throwing up.
to. That's a
Adam,
bummer.
Have you always dug in on seeds like that?
When I'm trying to quit smoke, when I've tried to quit smoking,
That-
yeah.
That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
just gonna bring up.
Yeah.
Don't replace one vice with another.
Oh, I know. I've got to watch it just for sodium intake alone.
Yeah,
But
I did
went,
that too.
I went I've been going through like the whole day, and I put away like half a bag this size, which is a lot.
Yeah.
And today I made it through most of the day without it. So
Good.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 weeks, so
No, I understand.
we'll get there. Hopefully. I'm gonna try and not drink tomorrow night too. That'll be fun.
Ooh.
I've been blacking out. It's not good. Anyway, on with the game.
How cold is it up
Thank
there?
you for the ring, brother.
I can't use it, so you know.
Okay, we will put to good use.
You're welcome.
We best be going our separate ways as not to draw suspicion. It's good to see you.
Yes.
I'm going to. I think I did this last week, but I am gonna let him know where we're hanging out, and to keep it to himself. Yeah, because we we swore a blood oath on it.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah. He's
not to
with you.
don't throw us under the bus, bitch. But yeah,
I'm with you, brother.
and we did already get the note. So
Yep. You had already burnt that up before you started having to deal with him.
So what else do you guys want to do? Just while we're down here, do you guys want to go check out another spot on the map? Or do you
Yeah,
want to go north to look for the Gramercy Rifts? That was the other bad gang that we were gonna
Yeah.
try and frame, more or less, right?
Senor,
Your-
I am
your
down for
original
blowing
thought was-
shit up.
You still haven't done anything to pin the warehouse burning on anybody.
Right.
And you wanted to, I think, fucking murder a riff and pin it on the Legion, but I don't know exactly what your plans are.
I know that was kicked around.
Yeah. Which, cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but
let's do you guys want to? Well, what do you guys want to do? Let's decide that out of character real quick, and then we'll go into it. You guys want to poke around down here more, or do you guys want to?
Because remember, it's the middle of the night.
Oh, it is middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it wasn't middle of the night, but that's fine.
No, it's like probably 10 o'clock at night. because you guys went after dinner, so we'll
So-
call it 10 o'clock.
If you guys want, we could go tag that place if you think it's a good idea. I mean, it's dark.
Yes, I guess because
Yeah.
we don't have like a bandana. We don't have any of their insignia yet, do we?
We know what it is. It's a flaming fist symbol. So, I mean, at worst, you pick up a piece of burnt remnants because that's just charcoal, and you draw it on the street.
Whichever direction you want it, Bob.
As long as it's drawn to the elbow.
Yeah, all the way down. With
So
the
you
bend.
like it, huh?
Uh-huh.
With the bend.
Then if
You
we
can add a glove if you want.
if we can leave it, I mean, if we can leave the icon on there tonight, and then or right now, and then from there go directly to the where the rifts are, and do the thing. Then yeah, that's perfect.
I mean, yeah, there's, I don't hate that. We can certainly give it a shot. Do we know, how much did we learn about where they were? That just they're up north? Did we get an idea on their
You know
stomping grounds?
we'll say they're, let me, trying to move my map up some so I can see. Yeah, that might have been the wrong thing to do. Yeah, no. So you learned they are. You did learn they're trying to unite the other gangs in the territory. And we'll say that right now they're in the. Yeah, they're in the North Ward
Okay.
mostly, and these gangs are mostly north of the Trader's Way, and I don't know if you can see this,
The
but I'm
market square.
trying to. Whoa, my whole toolbar is different on Roll
Yeah,
20.
they had an update.
Is there? Can I not ping things anymore?
Just hold down like normal.
I did it.
Okay, now it's working. Okay, so south north of this street here, and that Trader's Way.
Okay.
They kind of are spread out throughout that whole northern section, the North Ward and the Sea Ward,
Gotcha.
which is your more residential section of the city, kind of like the Southern Ward is, but not all fucked up.
Sure. So how do you guys want to? Do you guys want to just kind of back alley this shit, or back alley our way till we get there? 'Cause,
Yes.
I mean, we're already.
Probably.
We're basically already dressed as them.
Yes. That's what I would. Yeah. Let's
then-
go up there.
We can
And-
just walk there, and then if there's nobody there, we can just tag it and keep it moving.
Sounds good. I like it. Yeah.
Now, should we split up?
I don't.
No.
I know Adam hates that.
No, I mean,
We can.
Here's
We
the
don't.
thing
If we
is-
need to, we can talk about it.
We're
We just need to
all-
go up there.
you
And
and
do
I
the
are
thing.
very distinct looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're all right for now. You know, we get fucking caught. We get fucking caught. We'll deal with that later. So, I don't know. I think we're good to just walk. I mean, we just keep it moving. Don't make a lot of hubbub and
That's-
and just go do
Okay.
it.
You guys head your way there. You cross quite a few patrols. I do want to specify. Last week I said they got like 3 to 5 per patrol. You notice now that you're seeing more and more of them, it's 3 to 5 is like a couple of thugs and 2 wolves and a bear, or a fucking warg. They have a lot of animals with them.
Right, but we could also be under the impression that those are just those orc guys too.
Those could also be shapeshifters. You're not sure if they're people. You have they did last time they showed up, when they showed up in force, they had some wolves with them. and a couple of orcs, but you didn't see them shapeshift. But that is part of their numbers. So you don't know if it's all people or because now you know that Hagar has some sort of control over the herds and beasts.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
At least according to your brother.
Right.
If you could trust that guy.
Probably. So, who wants to? I think once we get there, we'll just kind of stick around for a minute, and then just wait around and see if anybody's around. Then once the coast is clear, just quick scrawl that shit on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
On the way there, give me a quick group performance check out of everybody.
Okie dokie. I'm sure I
So
have nothing.
Two of you have to pass.
Yeah, +1. Come on, Boz. Do it to it, buddy.
There we fucking go.
Nice.
I'm all show.
Grant is in the house.
Yeah.
Grant has showed up again tonight.
Attaboy.
There we go. So you guys look inconspicuous. And the whole time Tuga's like, guys, do you think they notice? Do you think they notice?
Fuck no.
Just being
I would
nervous
fucking
the whole
say
fucking
that,
time.
right? I would totally be like, I nailed that.
Right? With my
Fine.
dick on the table, you gotta say it.
Right.
So
My
you
back
guys
is
are
right.
able to make it there.
Rap.
You do notice there's quite a few people patrolling around this area. This is a pretty heavily fucking populated area.
Gotcha.
If you want to get any further, you feel like you could pull it off, but you'll need to be careful, sneaky, depending on the route you guys want to take. If you want to talk your way through, by all means.
I would think. I mean, obviously, I do think the whole building would be guarded, but I think we should check the back. We don't have to write this thing on the front fucking door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
But I
a
would
pile
guess
of
it's-
rubble at this point.
No, I know, but I'm
and there's-
guessing it would be pretty well protected all over the place. But
Yeah,
It's
there's
worth
about
looking
10
at.
10 total buildings in this in a condensed area that are relatively burned. I'd say 4 of them burnt to the ground, and about the other 6 were different varied levels of damage.
okay.
Go ahead, Austin.
with
I
what?
don't know what he fucking.
You're typing messages. Go ahead and say it.
Oh.
So, okay. I mean, I want to go up there, find one of their, like a small group of their gang members, and just kill them. Leave them bandanas as retribution. If we don't find anybody, we'll find some place that's empty but important, and then burn that to the ground, and then leave the Legion insignia as retaliation.
Right.
So either way, like we're either going to kill someone, which is always great,
You're talking
or
about further up north, though, right?
Yeah, but right now you're tagging the warehouse down south.
right,
So-
right. And right now we're saying down south, we're tagging it, basically saying your time is limited. We're coming for you. You're not as strong as you think you are, and then do the flame signal.
But you
Yeah.
have to get in there. How
Well,
are you guys going to get in there? Are you
Well-
going to talk your way through or sneak your way in?
what do you mean get into where?
Hang on. We're there. We're down in the area of the burnt out warehouse. Just
Yeah.
because we're here doesn't mean we have to do shit. We could just keep it
No.
moving.
You are fair.
So
Right. Yeah, but we don't. So when you're leaving, when you're tagging something, you don't have to go and tag that place.
Right.
We just need to put somewhere that is noticeable, and wherever is noticeable along the street that is close to the place, but still, because even if you're another gang, you're not going to go to the exact same place because they're going to have the same issue we are because we did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go someplace very close, that's close to it, that is somewhat obvious.
You want to go up the street and leave a calling card.
Right, and then leave basically just a calling card and a message saying, we're coming for you, not as strong as you think we are.
We could just fucking draw their symbol and then draw an arrow towards the burnt out building.
That's perfect.
I like
Or make
it.
the fist a finger and pointing to the fire.
Right. You could simply say something like, we're gonna burn down your organization like we burned down your neighborhood.
One building at a time. We will burn you down. You're
Yeah.
not as strong as you think we are. We're coming for you, and we're yeah, something just like
Okay.
You fucking just write
Um,
that on a note and stab it into
I was
a
about to say,
lamppost.
get a court stenographer.
Okay.
that.
You guys are
You
doing
guys
that?
want to do that? Write it
Yeah.
on a note and stab it into a lamppost
with the
with their logo on it.
burning
We can carve it into somebody's back, one of their men. And
God damn.
that'll leave a
Of
message.
course the rogue
Okay,
wants to do
so
that shit.
Alejandro's sneaking ahead to kill somebody. Roll stealth.
Performance.
Austin, you're the writer. You write
I mean,
the
sure,
note.
if you want to act like you're one of these Legion guys, you got the armband on. Go ahead and roll performance again.
I'm good.
Get somebody's scalp.
I'm the Roman Reigns of this shield right now, where I don't do much. I just look big and menacing.
I'm the
What,
emperor.
hey, John, what's the insignia of the
A
Gang of North?
flaming
It's a
fist.
fist that's on fire.
Flaming dragon.
Crouching tiger.
So, Boz, you did hit on part of the gang last week. You mentioned the Gramercy Theater, right?
Mhm.
Do you know where the Gramercy riffs are from? Does anybody?
I
No.
know the Gramercy
Without
Theater's in New York
Googling
City.
it, Boz.
I don't know what are the Gramercy riffs a real thing.
Uh,
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
they're real in fiction.
Oh, then no, I don't know what it's from.
So they're not
Oh.
real.
So they're not.
Not
real.
really, no. But they're real in fiction. No,
So
it's from
Bilbo
the
Baggins.
it's from the Warriors,
Mm. I haven't seen that.
which is set in New York.
Same.
So I'm pretty sure they're named after the Gramercy Theater. So you were correct.
Gramercy's a area, like a neighborhood, kind of.
And Gramercy Theater is also where they do. a
Hey
lot
John,
of
I sent in the chat what I wanna put. The flaming fist will burn you down all and will burn down all those who are in our way. You will feel our hand and our blade.
In your butt. I like it. And then just sign it with the logo.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I dig it.
That's fantastic.
We'll just-
So you scribe that out. You guys stick it to a post, and you're heading up north tonight.
I mean, we can do that. I would say as soon as
Yeah.
we get out of Legion territory, we're gonna pop off them armbands, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's job one.
gotcha. So you guys head up north. It's a bit of a trek. Takes you a few hours. Let's say you get into the northern section about 1:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
1:30
And-
a.m. or p.m.
AM. Yeah, it's
Even-
it's
even
1:30
better.
in the morning.
Even
And you see the only people you seem to see, you're kind of keeping a low profile, I'm guessing. You do see a few people sporting like fucking gang jackets, and you see
The Jets or
you
the
see
Sharks.
yeah. So you see that name plastered across the back of a jacket.
What name?
The Gramercy
Okay.
Riffs.
I thought you were talking about West Side Story still. All right.
No.
Anyway, I'm listening.
I'm kind of crossing a little bit of a crossover, you know. I'm more of a Grease guy myself, you know.
I like Welcome Back Cotter. Anyway.
Fair. This new roll 20 changes are weird, off-putting.
I'm more of a
So-
Hamilton kind of guy.
So you guys get up. You're around this area, and
Wait, where?
you start noticing some Gramercy riffs. You notice a few different gang affiliates in the area. Seem to be groups of 3 or 4. You guys trying to like pick off one guy? You want to find a group of guys? What exactly are we looking for here?
I think we should pick
scout
them off.
around a little bit
Okay.
before we just mark some dude. Maybe just get a lay of the land real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the idea of spending like at least 30 minutes of just sort of walking around, seeing where people are coming and going. I mean, I'd like to find maybe some low-hanging fruit of like 2 weaklings or
Two
something.
like wasted ones.
Yeah, and kill them, put them in an empty building. I don't know. I guess we shouldn't burn it down if
Okay.
we kill them.
Roll me, we'll call it an investigation check as you're looking for unassumed guys.
You said
17.
perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Nice.
4.
Nice. Okay.
Damn. I'm
So,
hot tonight.
fucking Alejandro,
I just
you
want to kill
see
everybody.
you see this group of like 10
Kill them.
guys, and you're like, that's perfect.
They're adults to me.
Yeah,
10 guys is the perfect amount to take on. I love it.
you see 10 guys, and you're like, that's our marks, guys. I found them.
They all have machine
Meanwhile,
guns, too.
Tuga and August, you spot, you hear some like almost muttering, a little bit of incoherent babble, and it almost starts like to sound like crying from around a corner.
Okay.
And you see 2 guys wobbling, passing back a bottle back and forth.
Okay.
And they're both kind of in that emotional state of the night, just drunk, and it sounds like they may be talking about their girlfriends, and they're
I had
they're
an idea.
fucking
Poison.
just they're about to pass out.
Guys,
Looks like.
those guys look great, but here's the thing. Let's kill them and then go somewhere else and kill a few more. And just like go on a silent
You just want
killing
you
spree.
just want them to think they got a real Jack the Ripper situation.
I
going on?
want them to be terrified to think who is killing us randomly at night in small numbers and then just leaving our bodies. So if we
How about
can
this? Okay, I'm sorry. You go first, and I'll continue
if we can
after.
find a few as in different areas of town and just kill them and just like leave their bodies like in a back alley or some shit, and then if we have 3 armbands, Legion armbands, then we should kill 3 small groups or at least 3 areas to make them like real fucking terrified of the Legion.
I like that probably more than I like my idea, but real quick, what I was going to say was, what if we stage this as one guy killed the other one?
Oh no, I want them to know
Right.
that we're coming. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Here is one thing I want you to consider. Perhaps we keep at least one Legion armband for ourselves, so that at least one of us can infiltrate. There's
how many do we have? Just 3?
one apiece, yeah. So he's saying
Yeah.
basically hang on to one.
No,
Yes, we
that's a
need
good idea. Yeah, so let's just try and kill. We can still kill a few people and leave the armbands in the areas. They'll know who killed. Well, yeah, we'll see how lucky we get.
Ooh, wait.
Or we need to feel like we need to
Okay.
fuck off.
No. Tuga's like, okay. This is typically not my style, but I'm trying to think a bit tactically, and it's turning a bit gross. So I apologize. Let's just say we take out these 2 assholes. Why not just tear their shirts open and carve big L in their chest?
Or
And
carve a fist.
No end is necessary.
we
Cut off their hand and put it
we
in their
cut
chest
off-
like a fist.
we cut off their hands and burn them,
Yeah.
What?
like,
like
next to them. Like we'll make a small
That
fire.
doesn't
and
make any sense, dude.
Yeah, it's a
They're
flaming fist.
already in the gang. So you're saying that's sending a message.
No, that's saying that we're gonna cut off your hands and burn them. That's what that's saying. That's saying if you fuck with us, you're not just gonna burn down our buildings. We're gonna burn down and like
I think
Yeah, this is literal.
I think
not
you are a
figurative.
bit bloodlusty, my friend.
we need their gangs. We need to appeal to the absolute lizard brain, their most primal fear. We need to make them just to react in anger and not think about it and to send emissaries.
Here's
We
what
need this to be brutal.
Tuga's saying is we're trying to pin this murder on the Legion.
Yeah.
Why would we cut Gramercy Rift guys' hands off and set them on fire? They're already in that gang.
I know.
Yeah.
But they're in the,
You want to call yourselves the Flaming Fist? We will make you the Flaming Fist.
We will make you the Flaming Fists. Unless
I
that's
get
something
what he's saying. I get where he's coming from.
Okay.
Unless-
Oh,
If it makes
this is
sense
how you're
to-
going to mark our
if it makes sense
territory?
to everybody else, I'm down, but it just seemed like a mixed message.
Right,
to
but
me.
that's why we do it. We're mocking them. We're saying, "Oh, the Flaming Fists! You can't even protect yourselves," and then we're going to set you on fire. But we're going to show how controlled we can be. We're not just going to go down and do some big explosion. We're going to come down there and kill you guys, and then just
All right.
to appeal to that, like, because we're trying to put some blood in the water to get the sharks to fight. We don't want the sharks to just
For
be
sure.
thinking, to ask questions, send emissaries. Hey, what's going on? We want them to react in brutal anger.
That's fine. If I'm the only one that's confused by it, it means it probably makes sense. So do it. For sure. But we got to kill them first.
Yeah, so we go do that.
You got two drunk guys in an alleyway crying about
Do you
their
want to do
feelings.
this stealthily?
Um,
I mean, I don't really
Can't
have
believe-
stealth.
I think she's talking to that orc down the street. No, man, she would never do that to you. She loves you, man. She loves
What
you. She
are-
tells me all the time.
Do we have, like, line of sight on these guys? Like, they don't notice us. It
You
sounds
can
like.
you can get line of sight. You peek your head around the corner, they don't notice you.
Let's see.
They're in their
How
feelings.
far away are they?
They're 30 feet down this alleyway.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I
he's
got some good stuff, but I got to roll better.
Yeah, well, also, you can only take out one at a time.
Yeah.
If we want to do this quick and coordinatedly, I think our best option is hopefully you and I can sneak our way up there, and you shoot one while I try to cave other head in.
That's fair. I can
Um,
probably come at him from up top on the roof.
Perhaps
drop down.
August, you can do your cool highlighty thing to make our aim more true.
I dig it.
So,
So this is what I wanted. This is how this is what I'd like to do. I'm gonna walk up to them. Now I'm not telling them I'm going to do this. This is still us planning, but also to tell John what kind of the idea is.
okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go and ask them, or tell them that I can give them a special blessing to make them strong and to make them so that their women will never want to leave them. And then I'll cast my fairy fire on them, which will make them glow, and they'll be like, "Oh!" And then you guys kill them.
I dig that.
I'm down with that.
I dig that a lot.
Yeah. So the idea is to go up to them and say, "Come in this private back alley, and I'll do this." Because we don't want everyone to know.
weird stuff to your buttholes.
You would see God.
All right. So you guys would get into position.
Yeah, we'll
So-
probably wait until like you get closer, like till you greet them to get into position to, make the
Yeah.
stealth easier on me at least. Or if you,
Okay.
Boz, if you want to stealth up there to keep your eye on him, and you can wave me forward when you think it's easier.
Yeah.
I need all the help I can get on this stealth check. So, but I do want to be up there.
What are we doing? Go ahead and enact your plan.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to overhear what you had to say, but
Well,
I also had an issue. Now
who are you, man?
I'm nobody. I'm someone who's here to help you. I can give you a special
You're
blessing.
on our turf, man. What are you doing here?
I'm,
And they
I-
kind
I
of like
just- I'm just-
stagger towards you.
I'm just a nobody. Do you know any plays? I used to act in some plays and stuff, and I had a girl.
Please.
Yeah, like the theater.
I mean, isn't that rich people stuff, man? I don't know too much about that.
I just cleaned up after them, but I had a girl, and she
Man, I got a girl and I think she's sleeping with an orc, man. It's not cool.
I can help you. I can give you a special blessing that will make you the man of her dreams. I can do it right now because I've been
What?
where you are and I know how you feel.
Persuasion check.
Absolutely, I figured it. I have a good persuasion. 26.
Nice.
Oh.
That boy.
Whoa, are you like a magic wizard, man? You can cast a spell?
Do you need us to roll stealth checks, by the way?
Is Tommy Chong with them?
So
Can
tell
you give
him
me like an orc dog, please, man?
I can't do it here, but I can. I don't want everyone to see because I'm still learning. All right, like
I mean, if I get an orc dog, I want everybody to see, man.
You
Don't
can
go ahead.
You can show off everyone that you want, but I'm still learning, and I don't want everyone to know what I do. So come over here, and I'm just gonna like walk over into the other direction and to like bring your friend. I got both you guys.
They're standing there like fucking arms out. Give us orc dogs, man.
Come on over. I'll give them to you.
Okay, so you cast a spell, they fail. They're glowing in green light. What the heck is this, man? What's going on?
This is a spell that will make it so that no one will ever cheat on you ever again.
I'm like burning, but not hot. It's weird, man. What are you guys doing?
I wanted to. I asked you somewhere in there if you needed stealth checks, but yeah, I
Oh,
want to get up there stealthily.
no, you have a surprise round.
All right, then once they're within 30 feet, I'm charging and swinging.
They're well and truly distracted.
Well,
They're
remember,
within
one of
like
you was
15
gonna-
feet.
Tuga was gonna swing, right?
Right.
And then
Boz
Oh,
is gonna shoot.
Yeah, Buzz, what are you doing?
I figured I'd be on top of the roof, well, just
Perfect.
waiting to shoot them down.
Natch. So
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get up there while he's
And-
bullshitting.
And I am just around the corner.
So both of you roll attack rolls with advantage.
Sick. Oh fuck yeah. Dirty 20 with a great weapon master shot.
Dead. You explode this guy's dome.
Sweet.
These are like shitty gang members.
With
Like
advantage, right?
Yep.
they're like Blue Bandit or weaker.
Rolling. Oh fuck.
What the
Boz.
fuck?
You're so cold tonight.
So what's a 4 total?
No, 5. You got a 5.
5 total. Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
The other guys, what the hell, man? What's going on? Austin, you're up.
Yeah. I'll. I know it's not my turn, but I'm attacking that dude as soon as possible.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, if we gotta roll initiative or whatever, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
figured
trying to fucking
Give Austin
off the
a
cuff
try.
this one.
No,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I hear you.
I don't really have a suggestion to help a person detect thoughts. Toxicity is laughter, makes them fall prone. Feather fall, fairy fire. I mean, I could just try and just like my biggest damage weapon is just the crossbow, but we're pretty close to. I'm right next to them.
You have a hand crossbow though, and crossbow expert. Remember?
I have a crossbow expert, which means that
You-
when you use the
that
attack,
is not a problem.
and you can use a bonus action to attack with
Yep.
the crossbow you're holding.
You can attack within 5 feet, and you can attack twice if you use your bonus action for an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this dude in the face twice with my hand with my crossbow.
Okay. Shoot him twice. You do not have advantage, but go ahead and shoot him twice.
He's got fairy fire, right?
Oh yeah, you do have advantage. Never mind.
Jeez.
Well, you crit the first one. Give me 2 more rolls. Yeah, you smoke this dude's dome. You just kind of hold this
Nice.
up to him, and you go right through his eye with the first shot.
Double taps this
And just for
motherfucker.
you, like quick reload, and before he hits the ground, you get him fucking in the same shot. It pushes a bolt out the hole on
Nice.
the backside.
Senores, this is what I get for going into battle sober. I'm better when I'm drunk.
You've done better in the past.
No.
Unfortunately, the bottle of liquor they were holding is now broken on the ground.
Son of a bitch.
Get down here and lick it up.
All right, so we want to be
What
quick
your
about
mom
this,
said.
guys. So I'm gonna start getting a small fire going somewhere. And
Um,
do any of you guys have an axe? I don't know.
You're
I have claws.
Starting a small fire.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you're starting a small fire.
Yeah, fuck that. All right, so yeah, we'll cut their hands off, and so we're removing their burning hands. We'll just cut their hands off.
But yeah, and
It don't even have to. Removing the hand is a fucking gesture.
right. Boz,
Yeah,
are we?
I like
Are
that.
we carving L's in these guys' chests?
No.
Okay.
Weren't you leaving the armband, or you're carving
No,
L's?
We're gonna carve L's and keep the armbands for ourselves.
Well, then write out.
Because the legions armbands have L's on them, right?
Yes, they have
Yeah.
golden L's.
That's what we're doing with them.
All right, yeah. Make sure that it's in the same style. Make sure it's exactly. That's beautiful craftsmanship, Alejandro.
This seems like a job for Boz.
Alejandro, I love your penmanship.
Alejandro, roll me a
Amazing.
acrobatics
Acrobatics.
or sleight of hand. Sorry, yeah, acrobatics is fine. It's gonna be about the same.
Okay, acrobatics.
Yeah, we'll go with your 14. I'm fine with that. So you're able to carve L's, and you guys are looking at it, and
They look
if
more
you
like Bob
wanted
Ross
to,
seagulls.
The L's he cut, about 10 gold coins would fill in the L if you wanted to send an extra message and make it golden.
Oh, just like stunt on them.
Yes.
I mean,
Love
I'm
it.
down. So we need 20.
Yeah, 20 for these first two bodies.
Well,
Alright.
I cut the L's, so you guys
I'll
pay up.
take them out of mine, and you guys can owe me. I took it
That's
off
cool.
of my character sheet. You guys are good.
Okay.
I'm totally stealing
then,
that from the Boondock Saints.
So
You guys are good as cash.
So I want
Pennies
to
on
pull
the
out.
eyes.
I want to pull out another note that I'd pre-written saying, "You can destroy our buildings, but we will take your hands." And that's it. And then put it and just like fucking stab it on them.
Are you leaving the hands there or just taking them with you?
No, we're gonna like throw them away somewhere. Just put them.
Spread them out in different trash cans.
Sounds good. Are you looking for more marks tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, you want to find more tonight?
I had the
Done some
idea of doing this
great
all in
work
one
tonight.
night, so we could go and like kill like a few, and then get the fuck back, and then never come back up to the north, or don't come back up here for a while.
I think. Okay,
Yeah.
Tuga's gonna be like, I don't. Okay, maybe I'm just big pussy, but
No, so no, if you play shadow games, they're eventually going to catch up on us. We have to do this now.
okay. I don't know about the shadow stuff, so I will.
Because
take
they're
this.
not looking for anybody. They're
Right,
not
yeah.
on guard.
That's-
It's
that's
just after
fair.
the night
If
they
we
will.
do two now, the guards are going to double tomorrow night.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
he's more in a quit while you're ahead kind of mindset, but he trusts you guys.
so we're gonna. So I want to start. So we're up here. I would like to, if possible, head maybe back a little further south, like maybe somewhere over here,
Okay.
so that we can
That's fine.
start to make our way down, so that we're. I mean, I also want to get the fuck
You
out
want to
of here.
pick off somebody on the way home.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
you.
But
So
not a direct path home.
roll me another investigation check.
Oh,
Everybody. Everybody.
I got a drink.
Alejandro still has his finger up his
Nat
butt.
20, baby. That's 3 tonight. With a
Wait,
plus
oh,
2.
you rolled physically on that
Yeah.
one? Okay, nice.
22.
Once again, August and Tuga, you're able to spot. It looks like it's a guy by himself. He's standing in an empty storefront. Like, man, oh, looks so good, brand spanking new. I finally made it. Yeah. He's checking out his jacket and seems to be talking to himself about finally having made it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Same plan.
Does
before.
he look about the same capability as the other guys?
Yeah, these guys like
Same
these
CR
are
as the other guy.
these are gang members, so these are like fucking.
Right.
We're talking 16 to 28
Right.
demographic,
Right. And we're
mostly.
just above commoners.
Yeah, a couple of old guys fucking make it as fucking basic gangsters. Usually,
All
you
right.
move up or you die.
So,
Do we have
hey,
line of sight on them?
Was it just one or two?
it's
you
just
said?
one.
Just
Okay.
one guy.
So do
Guys,
you want to try to
hey.
redeem yourself, Bunny Man?
Same plan as before. I'll go up. I'll talk to him. I'll hit him with some fairy fire, and then we fuck him up.
That's fair.
Okie dokie.
So I walk up to this guy, John, and say, "Man, you look amazing. You look like you're glowing." And I hit him with fairy fire.
Okay. Oh, and he jumps out of the way. What the heck are you doing, you man sorcerer guy?
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him,
What
shoot
the
him, shoot
hell?
him, shoot him.
27 stealth. I roll up behind him and attack him.
Okay. Roll me a rapier attack then. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Is it with
Scimitar?
advantage because I'm next?
Scimitar is fine. Yeah.
Does he
Ah.
get?
Okay, I
What's
get
it
it.
called?
With advantage.
No,
Uh,
you don't have advantage. Oh, well, yeah, you snuck up on him, so yeah, you have advantage.
He's got a sneak attack, right?
17.
There you go.
17. You hit.
Oh,
And
18.
how do you kill this guy, boss?
Oh, slit his throat.
You
That's
come up
good.
with the scimitar behind and just slit his fucking
Yeah.
throat.
I
Right as he
whisper in his
jumps
ears.
out of the way of this fairy fire.
Soft paws.
Top boss.
As soon as he's running in, I go and try and like grab the body before it hits the ground and like drag him like out of the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we
and
trying to
Oh.
hide this thing, or are we leaving
Alejandro
him in
licks the
street?
blade.
Do we want to leave him here, or are we taking him to alley? What's
No, we can leave him somewhere slightly out of the way and just do the same carve with the L and put some more gold in there. This time I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Take off his hand.
How much gold did you say, John?
10 gold per.
Per body.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get the next
Body.
one.
I'll take 10 out on this one. 10. Remove. Done. All right. The idea would be to do one more if we can.
Do another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No, because like this time, like
With the way
more like
boss is rolling.
I
Sorry, I
roll
have, to,
it
I have
yourself.
to revel in this. It's usually me, dude.
So do we see? Yeah. So I guess
I mean,
you
that
need
is
more,
fair.
more persuasion check or investigation checks.
Yep. Investigation check out of everybody. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 on that save.
Ooh,
Austin.
21.
That's fair. I'm not.
Sorry, brother.
I figured.
No, that's fun. Ooh.
16.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
You guys, 21, 16,
Okay.
and 5.
So, August, this time you're picking your nose, and it's a nasty one. It's a bleeder, and you get caught holding that. You're like, oh, damn it.
You gotta
And,
poke a stage 5 clinger.
Alejandro
Feels
and
like it's attached to
Tuga,
your brain.
you notice a guy, and he's leaned up against the wall. It looks like he's talking to a girl, and as you get a little closer, you come on, baby, just come up to my place for a little while. Come on, you know, just like last time. You know you liked it. No, I don't know if I want
I'm
to.
charging
It
this
doesn't feel
motherfucker.
right.
And swinging. I'm
Oh.
not waiting.
Nice.
I don't
Okay.
care. You just want an attack roll straight up?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sprinting at him. You don't cotton to this shit.
Oh!
Uh,
Oh wait,
I-
no, that was Boz.
no,
No, that was an accident.
It's
I pressed
fine.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you're good.
We're
I didn't
done.
roll-
We're at the end of the
I
bomb.
didn't
I was trying to
any
click
better.
off the screen. Because
I
of
actually-
No,
the
you're fine.
I rolled the exact same thing, but it was with a natural 2. So +3 for a 5.
5. So you smash into the building right above his head, and you hear a shriek wail out from this girl, and she's just, "Ah!" And this guy's like,
Run
"What
away.
the hell's your problem?"
I
And
look at-
he goes
I
to
look at her and tell her to run. But yes, I assume I'm going to get attacked here.
he goes to punch you, and he whiffs,
Okay. my
swings
turn.
right over your head. Alejandro, are you doing anything here?
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
21 sharpshooter.
And you dome this dude, and he fucking drops, and the girl's just sitting there petrified. You said run to her, and she's petrified, and then starts running away.
And I look at
Oh.
him and I go, "You wanted to penetrate her, but it looks like you were the one that got penetrated."
I get it. It's good.
Yeah.
So let's do the same shit. Move this guy.
Yep. I'll put 10 pieces.
All right.
And we cut all their hands off, by the way, John.
Yes.
We're cutting everyone's
Yes.
hands off. No one's keeping their hands.
Um,
And then
Roll me
we get all of
perception
their
check.
hands, and then we form an L.
roll
John's
me a
making
perception
art.
check.
And then we meet them, eat their shit, and
Which is made up of our shit that we made them eat. I rolled a 17. That's with a 0 modifier.
17. You notice a couple of heads in windows while you guys are prepping this last body. It's
Yeah,
like it looks like they peek some curtains over, and a couple people are looking
we
at
got
you.
armbands on, and I look.
No, you
like
took.
this.
You said you took those
We
off
took our Legion
before you
armbands
went up
off,
here.
No, you're right. You're right. So
and we
Maybe
never
we
put
put-
on these jackets.
maybe we put the armbands back on and tell people to get back in their houses if they know it's good for them.
Well,
Or the-
no one's opened their house. They're just peeking through the curtains.
All right.
I mean,
well,
it really doesn't matter if they saw us, except for the fact that it's like, look, it was a turtle and a rabbit.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know who the fuck we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the Legion will.
They don't know us.
Do you expect the Legion to talk to the locals up here,
Yeah, that's a
or do
good.
you
Point.
expect them to come in guns blazing?
Yeah, no, yeah. So basically, 3 is perfect.
They
And
might.
we're going. I think this is time we can
Might
two
not,
get
I don't
out.
know.
Yeah. Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you guys head on out after fucking taking out 4 random gang members, a douchebag, a couple of drunks, and a rapist.
And they all walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What is this? Some kind of joke?"
and they all fuck each
No,
other.
he says, "Hey, Joe, Jack, and John, it's my regulars.
Nice-
Look at you
nice
guys."
line, buzz. They all fuck.
Somebody against their will.
I mean, that seems like it's your thing.
Damn.
Nope,
All right.
not really.
Good to know. So we heading back home.
Yeah, you guys. I'm guessing. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we need to go home and get to sleep because I'm out of fucking spells.
Okay.
You get home. You get home at about we're gonna say sun's starting to rise when you guys get to Tails and Ales. It's about 5:30.
Yeah, we just need to get some shut eye, even if it's just some at least 4 hours or something.
I mean, what?
You guys can take a full on rest.
Oh,
what do
yeah,
we
it is
got
our
to make up
fault.
for? We're the bosses.
Yeah, so yeah, we go home and take a full rest, and where did we put the L of hands?
We didn't.
What do we do with the
didn't leave
hand?
The hands
You,
out.
you said you were stashing those in trash cans on your way out.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah. We don't need to make art projects with the hands.
I like it. I'd do it. I'd make little L's, 1, 2, 3, 4, with the hands. After holding them over the fire to char them just nice golden brown.
You know, whatever, man. Do you?
All right, so
August, the king of the hand jobs.
it's all in the rest. I'm gonna go get some beer and put a few corn dogs in the air fryer, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Sounds good.
He's a corn dog and beer man.
There you go.
Good for him.
Nice. I just had some Parmesan pretzel bites.
Right on. I ate BLTs for dinner.
Nice.
It's the easiest sandwich.
I lucked into free beef stew. My brother called me on the way home and said his buddy had made some and asked if I wanted some. And I was like, well, sure. I was going to get fast food.
I don't not want
Yeah. It's like, I'll take that.
some.
But I got stuck in fucking traffic on the way home. There was a nasty looking accident.
Where the fuck was there an accident
At the fucking Little Knights Field, Catholic War Vets, Queen of Hearts on Thursday.
at?
That fucking hill comes out of nowhere on a good day.
It was past
and-
where I go.
Thursday nights they get fucking loaded up there
Gotcha.
because it's busy as shit. So there's always people turning in, and traffic comes flying at 60, and traffic is stopped right at the crest of the hill. It's not a good spot.
No.
They need to have a cop car way fucking before that. They put them in the parking lot, and I'm like, that is way too late.
Or a fucking stoplight somewhere.
Yeah, something. Something is visible at the bottom of that hill.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help, but that's 2 fucking lanes.
Yeah, no, it doesn't at all. So when it got stopped, it was, and I was far enough that I was like, I don't fucking feel like turning around.
Right. That's how I was with the train. I did these things weird.
Oh, I hit that thing all the time. It can sit there for an hour. I've sat there for an hour at that train.
Yeah, I don't fucking sit there. I sit there for 10 minutes. I mean, it depends on which way the train's going.
Well,
Yeah.
I've gone to my way to get around it and been stopped at it before. So
When I first moved to Central Texas, I moved to a city called San Marcos, and the home I had, there was 3 ways to get out. The 2 fastest ways are both trapped by train tracks. So if you got there, when it was the same one, it was just a long train. It fucking sucked. It's sad. So I would have to go the other way, and it would take me like 5 miles in the opposite direction through a small ass road on a rickety ass bridge in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere, and then it would hit the highway, and I'm like, I'm nowhere near the town now. So it just, yeah, it sucks. You have to pass a graveyard in the middle of the night with the buzzards flying around.
yeah,
No lights.
I'm like the last small town before you reach the lack of civilization, Southern Illinois. Like there's still towns down there,
Yeah.
but they're kind of like the ones you see in the
They're
mountains of West Virginia.
They're the next stops in the white flight. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Because the white flight happened to Smithton, where you live in the 90s.
Oh yeah, all the fucking white folks running away.
Yeah.
It's getting too dark around here.
Mm-hmm.
But the fucking towns.
You always have to follow
Smithton-
that sentence up with, if you know what I mean. Or, get it?
Yeah.
No,
Like, yes,
we
I
know
get
what
it.
you mean.
You're right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fucking,
Thank you for pointing that out to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Appreciate it.
I don't want to retcon and John say if it's not cool then whatever, but I don't think we would have walked back as a group. I don't think I would have, because when we were walking back, especially like when we get past the Traders War and stuff, like fine, whatever. But like when we're walking out of their territory, like by the City of the Dead and Castle Ward and all that, I definitely think that we would have done our perp walk where we each walk 30 feet like apart from each other, and like I don't know. I'm not saying to roll stealth checks or anything, but like that's what I think we would have done.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
cover
like
your
the
asses.
middle of the night.
In the middle of
We're starting a gang war, dude.
Yeah, I know, but what
walking
I'm
in
saying
my
is,
sleep.
like, once we get out of the immediate area of that murder we just did, I
Yeah.
don't think
You're
anybody's
starting to
awake.
murders.
gang
Well,
war,
then we're being overly
Your
cautious.
current role is the hit squad that just fucking murked out.
Yeah, but if we're being overly cautious for no reason, then what's the harm?
Now, do you want to go back into Legion territory first and then pop out of there and head towards your territory further south. If that's what you're talking about, that would make more sense than splitting up to me.
I don't think
If you want to make sure that if anybody's following you, they see you go into Legion territory, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But splitting up doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, I mean, splitting up 30 feet away isn't really splitting up. But yeah, we definitely would have walked back.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
don't wanna hold
walking
hands.
separately doesn't make as much sense.
Not like that, John. Definitely would have walked back there. So if we did have a tail, it looked like we walked proud and strong back to Legion territory.
Adam, what were you saying?
nothing. I said you don't want to hold hands on the way back.
Hands across,
America.
water deep.
Who's Barry Badgernet? Who's Barry Badgernet? Who's
It's,
Barry
uh,
Badgernet?
I'll be right back. I'm
That's our
dog.
second
As
beer
you
friend.
can't afford it. I know that's not what that's in reference to, but I'm sticking with it.
You know, I finally watched Super Troopers 2 last week.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I
Is
thought
it
it
any
was
good?
It was fine.
That's what I
There was a
said.
couple of moments where I'm like, okay, this is a little too much, but for the rest of it, it was good. It was good.
It was inoffensive.
It's hard to follow. Like, I'm probably gonna watch it eventually, but it's one of those movies where I'm like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It is. That's
And I've
all
been
it is.
waiting forever. And the other thing is, I wanted Weed Fest, not Super Troopers 2, you fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Um,
You pitched me Weed Fest at the end of Beard Fest,
It's
and I was all in.
it's like the girl Ghostbusters. It's fine.
You know, when I saw
I
it
never
in theaters,
watched that.
when I saw it in theaters, I was really liking it. And then more and more I watched it, I'm like a little less, but I still enjoy it.
The bummer part to me is that Chris Hemsworth is the funniest character.
Him and Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon is a very close second for me.
She was my favorite part of the movie.
Oh, for sure. She's my favorite Ghostbuster by a long shot. But
I've heard that from pretty much everybody I've heard talk about that movie. Is she was the best of the four, and I've also heard the Chris Hemsworth thing before.
and I didn't even
You know-
hate the villain guy. He was okay.
It was
I've only seen
okay.
once,
That doesn't always kill a movie, but man, does it make every great movie.
though. Mhm.
The villain makes every great movie. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if there's ever been a great
It
movie
turns
with a shit villain.
It can turn a mid-grade movie into a good movie.
My favorite complaint I hear people say about Kate McKinnon is like, it feels like she was in another movie, and I'm like, yeah, a
That's-
better
yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Also, that's her character.
An actual
Yeah.
Ghostbusters movie?
Kind of.
Yes,
But
to an
like,
extent, yeah.
I mean, she's a mad scientist. Like,
A literal match, yes.
right? Like, she's the fucking best part. She's like if they put
That sounds
Brown
cool.
in fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I never heard great things about it, so it wasn't something I was like, because I like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The first one is better than the second. I like them both
Yeah.
well enough, but I never am like, gotta watch Ghostbusters. I fucking love those. They're good. They're fucking great for what
but
they are.
They're
Just not at the top of my list like they are yours.
That first one is my favorite movie of all time.
dude, it is getting there.
Ghostbusters 1.
For me. It is really getting there for me. Like just climbing
And
that
I wouldn't
ladder.
argue against it being an all-time great movie. It's just not
It's not
in
your-
my top.
It's not your deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
My top doesn't have a lot of fucking comedy. My top are more fucking serious mindfuck movies and shit
Let
like
me guess.
that. Or
American History X.
Memento.
no. Fight Club is in there.
Uh,
Boondock Saints, Reservoir Dogs,
Nice.
Big Lebowski, that's the most comedy one.
Okay.
And then fuck.
you know,
Fight
Big
Club,
Lebowski
Boondock
didn't-
Saints,
didn't
Big
break
Lebowski.
me, but I know a lot
Reservoir
of people
Dogs.
love
Oh shit, what's my fifth?
Uh,
Man.
to try to avoid to mess him up,
I'll say my top 5 are Ghostbusters. Let's see what else. It is Avengers Endgame, The Dark Knight.
Nice. Snatch is my last one.
Oh, great. Yeah. Back to the Future and Jaws.
Those and you picked like nothing but classics there.
I mean, yeah, they're what appealed to me.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I went
fucking
chalk with
don't
it. Sorry.
disagree. Those and I got into all those movies when I was in my early 20s, and I was into obscure fucking shit. So that's why those are my fucking top 5. Closest thing that's ever come knocking them off is The Dark Knight. That's probably 6 for me.
Nice.
I want to lump a horror movie in there, but I can't. I can't put a horror movie in my top 5.
I could
They're not
probably
all-time great movies. They're fun. They're more fun than some of those great movies. But
my favorite one that I would probably throw in the top 10 maybe is Halloween.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, but I mean, I got 2018 up there more, but anyway. No,
But I'm like, I also am a huge fan of Tremors.
Yeah.
Caddyshack and Stripes are good ones.
Endgame, Ghostbusters, and I don't even know what the fuck that's my 5th one. Probably, like, Animal House is up there.
So Murray's at the top of your list for actors.
It's all
then.
Ramis.
Yeah.
It's all Ramis. It's because of Ramis.
Oh, those are all Harold Ramis
Mhm.
projects too. Okay. Yep,
Because he wrote Animal House.
that's right.
Your alien rented a hotel in Paramus.
He slept with Harold Ramis.
I don't even know what my 5th one would be. Never really thought about it.
Goonies.
5th from the bottom.
Yeah, Goonies would be in my top 10.
Now, if I was going comedies, I'd fucking have Anchorman up there. Big Lebowski probably my top comedy.
Anchorman's a good one.
I'd also probably. What would you consider like the Big Lebowski and Fargo? Are those comedies?
They're like
'Cause to me, they're
more
funny.
satirical.
Yeah,
Comedy suspense.
yeah,
They're dry. They're dry comedies.
yeah, and I really like that.
Yeah.
I
like Burn
Fuck.
After Reading a lot. Have you ever
I've seen
Burn
that.
After Reading?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen
No, I
that.
haven't.
Oh,
I have it.
people watch
I have it on
once.
my queue to watch, but I've never seen it.
I don't remember a lot of it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
It's Brad Pitt as the fucking peppy trainer. He's awesome.
If not, I've seen lots of clips of it.
Yeah.
For
Frances
comedies,
McDormand's awesome.
I always appreciate a comedy that will throw in a fuck ton of lines and that I'll watch over and over again, and I'll laugh more because I didn't hear something the
Yeah.
first time.
You know
You
what?
know what would be
What?
up there? Mean Girls.
Okay.
And I don't
Yeah.
say that ironically.
You know what?
I fucking
No,
love
I
that
Mean
movie.
Girls too, but you know what falls into that category, Boz? 2 movies
What?
right off the top of my head: Hot
Uh-huh.
Fuzz,
Yeah.
and Airplane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Airplane's got so many jokes that you
Oh,
never
it's-
will catch all of them.
No. You'll
I'm
have a
gonna-
new joke you hear every time you watch it, and you'll laugh your ass off.
Yeah,
And
you
as
were-
you get older,
you were
you
too
understand
busy
half the
laughing at
stuff.
a different joke before.
Hmm.
I'll throw one that nobody is gonna throw in, and it's a movie called Brain Donors with John Turturro.
I
like
didn't know
John
that
Turturro,
existed.
but-
It's a Zucker Brother movie, and it is basically like one big Looney Tunes movie over. Like the whole thing is so insane, it's so dumb, but he is fucking stellar, and it's hilarious to
Usually
me.
is.
One of my all-time favorite movie series, and it's a comedy series, and it's not good. They're not great movies, but my dad loved them, and I fucking have watched them since I was a kid. The Police Academy movies, fucking love those.
You know what's
I don't
funny
think
is
I've watched one in 2 decades.
the only one I don't like, I hate actually, is the Russian one, the last one.
Mission
That's the
Impossible?
worst one. Yeah.
It is easily the worst one, but the ones I love the most are probably the ones that nobody really likes the most, which would be like I love Citizens on Patrol, I love Miami Beach, and City Under Siege, which is part 6.
So part 6, that's one of my favorites, if not my favorite.
I
And
I
the
have so
reason-
much fun with it.
Is we had it fucking VHS ripped from TV, so it had the commercials in it too. And
Nice.
I fucking watched that tape so many fucking times growing up. I don't know why, but I love that one. But I'd say I like the first 6 relatively equally. I'd say five's probably my least favorite. I would disagree there, but I love all the early ones. Citizens on Patrol was fucking awesome.
You know
Yeah, it's a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
You know what I need
Get
to
the
watch?
fuck out of here.
I'm not kidding.
You want to talk about?
That's stupid.
You don't want to talk about poorly rated Rotten Tomatoes movies. Nothing but trouble. First of all.
Oh,
Also-
fucking fantastic movie.
Yeah, it is. Also, Mission to Moscow made me think of something I need to rewatch, which is Spies Like Us.
Oh
think
yeah,
I've seen
I
it.
have that on my Voodoo. It is really good.
It's good.
It is
Um,
top tier Chase and Aykroyd.
Yeah. They did a Family Guy
Okay.
episode about it. It was pretty
Yep.
good.
One of my fucking obscure comedies from that time period that I fucking love is Johnny Dangerously. You guys
Never
seen that
seen
one?
That one.
Never seen.
It's Michael Keaton
Yes.
and John fucking Leguizamo. I want to
Larroquette?
no, not him.
Larroquette?
No,
Lithgow?
no, it's it's a more obscure one. I can't remember, but he's a skinny fucking Italian dude. But it's a fucking weird satirical fucking comedy. Well, maybe not satirical. It's fucking slapstick, and it's got cameo
Joe
after
Piscopo.
cameo. Joe Piscopo, that's it.
Wow.
DeVito, Mary Lou Henner, and Peter Boyle. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it's fucking
It's on
stacked.
Hulu, Boz.
It's a
yeah.
fantastic comedy.
I've always wanted to watch it, but just
It's set in the 1920s, and he plays a gangster,
nice.
like a 1920s fucking nightclub
It's
owner.
got to be better than that all baby Dick Tracy movie they made. What the fuck was that thing called?
I don't know.
Baby Dick Tracy.
It wasn't that. My movie with babies.
I'll throw one. You know what? I love movies that have like a obliviously large cast. Like one is Drowning Mona, and it is Danny DeVito, Bette Midler, Casey Affleck, Nev Campbell, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Are you sure this isn't movie 43?
No, this is also one of Will Ferrell's and Melissa McCarthy's first movies. They have like very few, small role, and it is
That's
just
crazy.
about a woman who everybody hates, who is Bette Midler. In the beginning of the movie, she gets killed, and you have to figure out how. And it's fucking hilarious. There's a few other people in it too.
What did you say it
It's
was
been-
called?
Drowning Mona, and it's
okay.
on Peacock, I think, right
I feel
now.
like I've heard of it.
Oh, you know what might be near my top of my comedies is Clue.
Yes, I was gonna mention Clue also.
Clue
Also,
would probably be in that
Clueless.
top 5.
Yeah,
Yes,
Three Amigos for me.
Yeah.
Three
would be in my top
Amigos?
10 comedies.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a damn good one.
That one
Especially because it brought Steve Martin and Martin Short together, and they've
Oh,
been best friends
If
ever
we're gonna
since.
mention Steve Martin, we haven't mentioned The Jerk.
The Jerk is great.
Yeah, the trick is great.
I mean, the Jerk and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. And for my money, I like the Father of the Bride movies.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like Martin Short in them more. George
Yes.
Bongs.
Dude, John, I've been telling the guys that I just started watching Murder.
Only murderers in the building.
Only in the Murder in the Building. Yes, Only Murder in the Buildings, and it is really good. I'm 2 seasons in. There's 3 seasons, and it's really funny.
It's
And
those,
who?
But also-
what-
it's those two and
who's in
Selena
that?
Gomez.
It's those two, Selena Gomez, and a few other Nathan Lane.
which two?
Martin
and
Short and
Short.
Steve Martin.
Oh, Martin Short and Steve Martin. Oh, okay. So, wait, no. What was the movie with Martin Short where he was like, it's like he was like a kid, adult, and he was involved with the dad from Beethoven?
Charles Groven.
Do you guys? Yeah. Do
And
you
it was
guys
Martin
remember
Short.
that? I feel like the dad from Beethoven.
Oh.
Clifford. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Groban's in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Charles
Okay.
Grodin and Martin Short. I've never heard of this movie. Mary Steenburgen.
Short
Nice.
played a really fucking weird kid-like character in that movie. It was
Like
fucking
Jack?
weird.
It's also got Richard Kind in it, who is an underrated
No,
character actor.
because Jack is fucking awesome and wholesome and a fucking great movie. This, I don't remember if I liked Clifford. I remember it being very fucking weird.
Dabney Coleman too.
Oh, hey, Adam, if it gets you watching it faster, Tina Fey is in Only Murders in the Building.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I like some Martin Short stuff. I like him more in side parts than I do sometimes
I
as
liked-
one of the
I
lead
like
guys.
Glick.
Oh, Glick was
Glick
great.
was funny.
Dude, have you
Glick
ever,
was funny.
I should find the clip. Somebody put it all on YouTube. All the times that Martin Short, whenever you come on Conan, he was priceless at roasting Conan.
Nice.
Fucking gave him so much shit. It was hilarious.
Is it funnier than every time Paul Rudd came on?
I mean, is anybody funnier than Paul Rudd?
Jesus,
Well, do you know
man.
what he did when he went on Conan?
What did he?
He would
I mean, I
always
don't
go on
remember.
to plug up the new movie he was in, and I'd be like, "Well, here's a clip," and it was always a clip of Mac and me where the kid rolls down the fucking hill in a wheelchair.
Oh,
Every time. It was never from the movie.
He even
was-
did it on his podcast.
Dude, he did it on the last episode of Conan. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the podcast.
that
So
fucking
fucking
dick!
good.
Did it
I love
on an
it.
audio medium. I mean, never released it on video, but still. It's so funny.
And I finally finished rewatching Friends, and it was so good because that final 2 seasons wouldn't have been as good if it didn't have him in it. It would have been fine,
Yeah. Well,
but like,
They
They made Joey so dumb.
yeah,
Well-
the forced joy and Rachel relationship, and then the Charlie relationship, it was fine.
I always, when it happened, I wanted him and Rachel to get together, and now that I'm older, I realize I just wanted him to have someone.
yeah,
Yeah, same.
like
She was
it's
not the right option.
it's one of those things. Like when I see that now, when I was younger, I wanted them to get together. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. That's kind of poetic. But now I'm like, no, she should have already just fucking been with Ross for the last season. Give us
Yeah.
some closure
It
there.
wasn't even that for me. It was Joey deserves better.
Well, yes, I
Yeah, those
100%
two dummies.
agree with that.
Her,
But
him and
um,
yeah.
I felt like Ross and Rachel needed closure.
Yeah. Yeah, she got off
I'll
the
tell you who they did
line.
dirty also. What not in Friends, but in Big Bang was Raj.
Yeah.
Man, they didn't give him anybody.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. But he was such a detestable character at times.
Yes, there were times where he was charming, but other times he's like, "Oh, but no fatties." I'm like, "Well, get the fuck out of here."
Right.
It,
It's like
when
you
he
know,
was
love
charming,
you
it was
one
always
way.
followed up by something shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He like Brandy likes to throw it on in the background, and I can never decide who I dislike more, him or Sheldon.
Bernadette.
No, I don't dislike her more than those two.
she started off fine, but she got worse as. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I were to marry Howard, I'd probably get worse and worse too.
Right.
Yeah. But Howard, to me, is also a harmless pervert.
Mm,
Later. Now, earlier they paint him maybe as possibly more harmful. But I
he
feel
did
like
fuck his
once
cousin.
I mean, depends.
once
on,
he settles down with Bernadette, he fucking pretty much becomes harmless. But I could be wrong.
No, for sure. And early on, it depends on how much harm do you think he was causing with his creepiness. Which,
Yes.
Yeah.
as much as you see fit, go. Like I'm down, but
Yeah. Agreed.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but
Oh.
he did lose his virginity to his cousin, so.
Well, you know, hopefully the cousin did too. Boz, I have like 500,000 in coins. I don't know what to spend it on.
You might want to get the Malik Hooker. He's pretty good.
At least with Big Bang Theory, it's one of probably the only sitcom I think of where the protagonist is like the least dislikable character.
You mean Leonard?
Usually they're the main. Yeah, like the worst thing Leonard does is fucking let people walk all over him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love Ted. Friends doesn't have a main one. Yeah.
Yeah,
New girl.
if they do, it's
Yeah.
Ross, and he's probably the shittiest of them.
Yeah.
It's Ross and fucking Monica, and they're the two fucking most overbearing, shitty people in the group.
All right, let's do this shit.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you guys are going into the Dock Ward Legion territory first, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me performance checks once again. We'll say it's another group roll.
Plus.
I like these group roles.
Ooh. All right. 18.
Are we
plus
putting
one.
our armbands back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same disguise.
25.
Okay.
Oh, look at us. All
Austin,
killing it.
you're now able to do it at will with your ring.
I got a 19 total.
19 total, 25 for Alejandro, 24 for August. So yeah, you guys look nonchalant as fuck. You are confident. You just fucking like your plan worked. All you gotta do is loop around and get back home.
Right.
You're feeling good. You're feeling good. It takes you a little while. You end up getting back home around we'll say 6:30, not 5:30. But you're able to weave your way through, dip into an alleyway, take off your armbands, get back into your home territory. Are you guys trying to stay low key like you were home sleeping all night?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going in
So-
there and be like, yo, guess what the fuck we just did?
Roll me stealth checks
Justice.
to get back to Tails and Ales quietly and get in the door and in your beds without being seen.
Pretty
22.
Sure I have a plus 0.
Because there are staircases around
I
that
got
can
a
get
fi-
you to
I
the
got-
second
I got a
floor from
5.
outside. So Alejandro and August are good. So that's a
Yeah.
group stealth that's good. So you guys are fine. You're able to sneak on through.
Like it never happened.
Tuga, you bang your shell on a couple corners as you're going around, but you don't notice anybody.
Cool.
And you guys make it back in, no problem.
Score. So I think he's probably just fucking heading straight to bed. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to talk about, but
Nope. Bed.
good way.
Sleep.
I'll see you guys in 8 to 10 hours. They hit the sack. And then go to
Fantastic day's work, guys. Just as your DM, bravo.
bed. It worked better than I was expecting. 'Cause I didn't
Everybody
roll like
go ahead and
complete
take.
trash.
Everybody go ahead and take an inspiration point, just because I
Alright.
love that fucking plan. That is fantastic. Love it.
I think I'm down. I think I just have one.
Let's weaken this organization to a nub without really lifting a finger. Right? I wonder if this will work. This is going to be interesting.
If not, it was still fun.
How many do
No,
you
it's
guys
a-
have? Because I definitely only have one. This says bosses
I-
over 4. That can't be right.
I have 4. Yep.
4?
Yep.
He hasn't been spending.
I haven't
Yeah,
needed
you
to.
the boss.
Austin, do you have 1 or
Well,
2?
you have to use them before your rolls. So
Yeah,
you-
that's fair.
yeah. So you haven't thought about it.
Nah, because most of the time my rolls have been good. These last 2 games, probably not so much.
Yeah.
You need to
You
you need to
typically
get some,
roll
like-
hot. So
You need to get some like poker chips or something and set them at your desk. To remind you that you have them.
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So you guys awaken. We'll say fucking. Fuck, I can't do basic math.
Probably not until like
Fucking
4
three,
o'clock.
about 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You guys, 3-4 in the afternoon. You guys wake up.
I mean, I head down to probably get something to drink and just wait for dinner time. Unless these guys have been masterminding stuff, and I'm down for it. So he's just waiting
Yep.
for his next
You-
assignment.
You guys see Tuga sitting at the table having a bowl of stew.
What kind of stew is that?
What kind of stew is it, John?
Clams and centipedes.
It is
Fuck off.
not bad. I don't know if it's up your alley though. You want to bite?
It should be up no one's alley.
I don't know. It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Okay, let me taste it. And let me. What can I roll to see if I like it?
You just say if you like it or not. It's
No, I
Constitution
wanna roll.
if you hold it down.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and
Perception.
sure. We'll fuck it. Roll perception.
Just
Let's
roll a
see.
D20.
Fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
No. Tuga thinks it's okay. You think it's the most
It's
delicious
cat
thing
piss.
you've ever had ever. You rolled low, so you think it's great. Because it's
It's
not.
as good as you want it to be, bud.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, literally. If you want it to be shit, it's shit. If you
Yeah.
if you want that roll to mean it's shit, that's fine.
It's shit.
It's dog shit.
Yeah. I asked for some sausage and potatoes because I'm a normal human being.
2.
They want bangers and mash.
We have stew. I made
I-
stew. It's
I don't care
delicious
who-
stew. You eat stew.
Listen, fucker,
the
I didn't care who
the
cooked it.
dwarven woman.
You cannot
Yeah,
torture our employees like this, man. Come on.
I don't care who
but
cooked it.
It wasn't really a question either.
We have stew. Great. His name is Tuga. My name is Alejandro.
Oh, okay. Well, the answer is there's stew.
Yeah.
And she waddles her dwarven butt into the kitchen and leaves a bowl of stew for you.
What kind of stew is it?
and
Clams and
centipede.
centipedes.
The centipedes are in season at least.
Are they?
I also cooked them extra
Honest-
crispy, nice and
These are-
crunch. It's
these-
so good.
You can tell these
Honestly,
are
I-
limestone.
Delicious. Delicacy where I'm from.
I just think of it as New England clam chowder, and I hate clam chowder.
So I go to the
I'm picky as shit, so I don't blame you for not wanting to eat anything.
I go back to the kitchen and find some cold sausage, cheese, and some bread, and then come back.
Hmm
Okay.
I'll make a centipede sandwich.
I'm not gonna try and like fuck with her or like any of that shit. Because what good is any of that?
Centipede.
I
I'm
mean,
definitely
your
gonna
mom
go
said?
get some food.
I'm all for you having a fucking employee boss conversation if that's what you want to do, August.
Not right now. Right now, I just
Okay.
want to fucking eat.
That's fair. This surly old broad was just like, you're having stew, like everybody else.
It doesn't sound like she's making extra shit for you. I don't think she's too keen to make different
They-
foods for us as we are not
they-
paying customer.
Typically make meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like one large meal, and it's the meal of the day type thing.
That's a good way to save on cost.
So they do different meals every day. So it's a way to bring people in because you got the different home. They know which cooks are cooking which days, which styles they're going to get.
That's fantastic.
It's busy when she's cooking. You know that.
Yeah. So
You're not sure why. It looks gross.
I think after we eat, we probably want to just like walk around our very close area and just see what people have to say about what's going on, or just see if people say anything. I don't think I'd want to ask any questions, but
Yeah, you want to listen for gossip.
yeah.
Okay, Alejandro, what are you doing for the day?
I don't know.
Do you want to start
So
prepping and planning
Excellent
and
question.
spreading the word for your concert?
Did you forget about your concert?
Yes, I did.
Your concert to lure in
Yes.
Clive De La Vega?
I am gonna get
Cracking
some
on
glitter glue and
Puff
some
paint.
signs, cardboards, and put up some signs.
You're going to make signs and put
Yeah.
them up. I love that idea. Tuga, what would you like to do for the day?
Yeah, I don't think he would be really spreading the word too much. Well, you know what? I think he would be probably working with or by himself working by himself or with someone to start constructing a stage of sorts.
There's an old
Oh, there's a theater right
theater
by him.
house,
Shit.
but it needs to be cleaned up.
There you go. He'll go do that.
That sounds perfect. So you start the reclamation project of the theater house next door. Here, I'll take us over to our map.
Sounds like a good idea.
So go ahead and let's see. Fucking Alejandro, you're making signs, so go ahead and roll me a just a dexterity on how well you draw these signs out. Tuga, roll me an athletics for
Nope. Crack die.
fantastically perfect signs.
Yep.
19.
They look fucking
plus
beautiful.
8. Fucking 27.
Where all are you hanging these signs up? Just in the southern ward? Do you want to go up north? Do you want to sneak into and put any in the dock wards because that's where you think he might be? Where are you going to place them?
I like we were talking about the docks.
The docks? Do you want to put them everywhere, or do you
A little bit of
just
everywhere,
want-
but I also
Okay.
want to, because especially if I'm trying to lure that fucker and he's
Yep.
he's a pirate.
You going incognito?
Yep.
Trying to stealth through? Roll me a stealth check.
You have your armband on.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm going in blazing. Going with my guitar and singing and shit.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
So
I am
you
kidding, by the way.
no. Okay.
Yeah.
I was ready to roll with it. I was just coming up with what was gonna go down.
21.
That caught me off guard, so you had to give me a second, but I'll get
I know.
you there.
Yeah, I saw the brain freeze.
I was like, oh, okay. I didn't
Rebooting.
expect this.
Recalculating.
But we'll figure this out. Yeah. How do
Oh,
we make
that's
this
weird.
work?
A fucking mayhem
Um,
tornado came on.
But so you're sneaking in stealth. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to
21.
place you're able to get signs as deep as 15 blocks in without being seen.
Nice.
You found a nice little stretch of rooftops that you were able to bounce through, and you were able to get through unseen.
Nice.
Got a bunch placed, and you get quite of you are able to get up north, but you won't get back in till about I'd say about 10 o'clock at night. You're able to get a few southern blocks up north, especially with you being able to fucking hop rooftops whenever they're close to each other. You're not very heavy, so you're not making a thump when you land.
Mhm.
And so that's how your day is going to go. Sorry, Tuga, what was your roll?
27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you guys get a lot done that first day. You get everything cleared out of there, and you don't have a single bit of trash left. You got some repairs to do, but it's looking fucking great.
Gore.
And August, you're just listening out for the scuttlebutt. So go ahead and roll me performance on just trying to fucking trying not to wean anything out of them, but try to lean conversations subtly towards different areas that might make them talk about something they heard.
23.
So you get a couple people talking about different sections of town that you need to hear things about. You don't hear anything about any gangs. Most everybody's talking about the fire still. A whole
yeah.
building got burned down. The Legion are sending foot soldiers all over the docks. They're sending people into people's homes. they're searching for whoever assailed their their sector of the city. But no, you don't hear anything about who did it. Everybody's wondering who did it. People are wondering if the crown did it, if fucking maybe some gangs did it. Those do get mentioned at that point. They wonder if Andor is behind it, because there were rumors that him and his brother were butting heads. So you hear a couple people mention that. Then you hear that a couple people say that the king did it. King's not really sick, and some other rumors and different thought processes on all the things that you think are going on in the city.
Do those people also think that that Faerun is flat and that the newest medicine doesn't work?
No, but they do think that Waterdeep should only be populated by humans.
Sound about right.
Yeah.
Good thing it already has a wall around it.
Yeah. You would have punched this guy if you were talking to him too
We
good.
made those damn goblins pay for it.
So after I got some good scuttlebutt, I'd make my way over to the area that those two are cleaning, and I'd go up to them and say, boys, I've been thinking.
Only Tuga is there. Alejandro's out until about fucking. He won't be back till later tonight.
Tuga, I've been thinking we should be able to have, if we don't have the whole amount of money, that we should have at least a sizable amount to pay off the Legion, just to make sure they don't look twice at us.
Well, I don't think you're wrong, friend. But based on the books and our current level of income, I just don't think it's there. We could charge ticket prices for the show, but those would have to be pretty hefty tickets to
Well,
get the job done.
I was thinking, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but we could at least ask around to some of these people who are in our section to help pay off the Legion to keep them out of here, if nothing else.
Kind of whatever they can spare kind of thing.
I mean, with the idea that they're invested into the company here and that they're, they get a piece, and the more you give, the more we want to come and listen to what you have to say. But I mean, if we don't get anything from anyone, then fine. But I was also thinking about down in the that sewer system. I know there's at least a pile of gold in a way sitting down there.
10,000.
Yes,
That-
it is, you are much better with the interpersonals than I am. Perhaps don't let the people think they are investing in bars so much as neighborhood. But I am down to help you, whatever you need. And
Because
yes, don't.
if we don't,
I have
how
been
much
thinking.
how much do they want from us, John?
I think it was
Oh, was 9?
9 up front, and then every month after. 9 will get you good to go, and every month after you owe 3,000.
Fuck right.
So basically, if we went and stole
And you
that-
figure before all of this happened, this region, that's probably what this whole region would have paid close to it in rent or in taxes.
Yeah, and with what we just did, they're going to be
But
leaning.
they're decimated right now.
Right, but they're going to be leaning on people soon to get some money to gear up for another battle. Apparently, with the gang up north.
Apparently,
So
I like how you say that as if we didn't start it.
that's just what I heard, man. I don't
Right.
know.
Word on the street is.
Right. So either that, or we do something else to just keep fucking with them, so that they just go into, I don't know.
No, I think it's good. We we just go around and we tell people, well, we'll just be honest with them, and if they can kick into the pot, they can kick into the pot. And if that fails, we go underground. We go get Big Jim.
Yeah, at least to keep them off our back for one cycle until we can figure something out to tip the balance and fuck them up good.
I think with our current level of funding, if we did go get that, it would give us 2 months almost. Because that thing was worth 10, and I think we all have about $1,000 on us. So that's 13. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, plus whatever we can, if where we can make from the
2 months would be 12,000. So if nothing else, there's that.
yeah.
But
But
You
I
got
also,
you got a concert planned that might draw some money.
Might-
You got a
well-
playwright in the group.
right, and what the concert's gonna do is really help bring eyeballs too. It's good. It's like a commercial, right? So, Boz might need to cash in all 4 of those inspiration points on all those performance checks, but
because here's kind of what I'm thinking, and this is FYI to John, and just kind of throwing this out there to you guys as I'm talking with Tuga, and we get Alejandro up to speed when he came back. I would like to see if they come out to collect with the same amount of people this next time. And that's when we try and get them into a little sense of security. Here's your payment. Maybe we give them 9,000 and just be like, this is everything we could get. We're doing our best. Everything's tight right now. You can burn us down if you want to, but we won't be able to pay next month. We can pay for next month, try and do a little haggle. But if they come at us with full strength again, then I'd like to try and get a good count. I'd like to set up a small, like, rooftop network to see where they're going and where they're coming from.
Mhm.
And then the next time they come, we set a trap to kill everybody.
Yeah. No, I like it. You were in a much more diplomatic headspace about it than I am, but we're in the same mindset kind of where it's like, look, we don't have it. And me as a player was like, we're going to fight eventually, so let's just fight
Right.
now. Whereas you're actually much smarter about it. It's like, look, you can try and bleed us, but if you're going to burn us down, you're not going to get shit anyway. Like,
And we can still
something
make
is
it up
better
to you
than
next
nothing.
time. Something to make them feel like, all right, these guys they're not trying to fuck us too much. Because if we just give them the 10, and like, where the hell did you come up with this?
Right.
I don't want them to think we're rolling in cash,
Well,
but
we'd also have to find some place to exchange that ruby.
yes, or we could just give them the ruby. I don't know, but point is I want to see how many people that come out with this time. I'd like to try and get some spotters.
We're also
Not,
assuming that ruby's still there.
yeah, we are, which is fine. But
Yeah.
I want even without it, I still want to get some spotters, not to follow them, but like some people on rooftops,
Yeah,
so that
you
we
wanna
can
get
try and get
them-
some idea of when they're coming at us. But I also want to know what direction they're coming from, and then what direction they leave.
I know it would be nigh impossible, but it'd be great if we could get like a pigeon guy.
So, because the idea is, I want to, again, not this time, but the next time they come, to pick up the smaller amount, but they know this. Okay, we're coming in for a regular grab, to then get all of them and just kill all of them, and like
Right. Well,
bury the bodies somewhere that no one can find them, and that no one knows. And we'll be like, we have the money. Here's the money. We don't know who did it either.
We
What
got-
the hell is going on? Here's your money. We're not trying to start
and
anything.
here's what you do. We could, and this may not even be a thing, but like, we give them the first bit, right, and just play nice. Second time they come back, if it's a smaller group, we get a receipt, right? And then we off them fuckers. And when they come back, we're like, hey, the guys we sent here to collect from you didn't come back home. We're like, they gave us a receipt and they left. Look, here it is.
All right. So that, I like that, and that's plan A. If they give us any shit about no receipts or what the fuck are you talking about or fuck off, then we kill all of them and say we never saw them.
We're killing them regardless.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
But
the
either way,
explanation on the back
if we
end is
can,
different.
if we get a receipt thing right, I like that idea. Maybe like
Sorry.
just so that they could come and maybe we should ask them for a receipt this time, just to like write it on the books, and then just like ask them to like put their ring or some sigil or some shit on the thing, just being like, hey, here's your money, but we're just trying to keep our own shit tight,
Right.
not trying to be whatever.
And if they tell us that they don't do that, then we'll know for the second collection. But yeah. I like it.
Cool. So that's sort of that's kind of what I'm thinking. I still want to try and talk to some of our underground network. I want to talk to the people whose names I can't remember.
Foundation.
And then I still want to see what's going on, but that's sort of once we get to that point, I still want to do like a reconnaissance and like find out where people are and do the thing and everything else. But we don't know when they're coming, but we need to get the money. Do we know when they're coming, John?
They said they'd be coming back in a week.
Well, then that's when I want to get our network set up so that we can have our spies on rooftops to
maybe that's
see where they're coming.
Maybe that's something you could have been listening out for, like while you were listening for the hot goss. You know, you might find out who some motherfuckers were that would be good at that. I don't know.
Definitely, yeah. Some young kids, some of them who are on their own, some of them who are definitely looking to be taken in, and we can sort of take them under our wing and feed them and make sure they get taken care of, and then put them on a rooftop and say, watch and don't do shit. And then when everyone's gone, come tell us where everyone went.
We get it.
You find a couple, and they tell you they got some friends. They'll be in touch.
Yeah, because let me tell you, if you like, there's a homeless network, and then there's a kids homeless network.
Well, yeah.
And the kids,
you want Varys's little birds. I get you. I
yeah,
got you.
Yeah. I heard it.
Yes.
I like it. I think it's a good idea. I think for this plan to work, we're gonna have to get back down in the sewers sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Because every day we let pass is another day that fucking stone's gone. If it's
Yep,
even
and
still there.
We have no idea what it will do when we try and take that shit either.
Right, but I mean, we are fully rested. It is the afternoon. Maybe that's what we do next session. First up, I mean, I know we've got a little bit of time left, but like,
Boz isn't gonna get back till the evening.
well, that's true. Well, when he gets back though, because like you said, he's gonna get back at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
That might be a perfect time to head down there. You know, because we're probably gonna want to go back down there at night anyway. Because it's better to get there with some.
Yeah, I could put a sign down there too.
Yeah, cloak of darkness and shit. And it's gonna be dark in the sewers regardless, so I think that's a good idea. But that's just me.
I'll dig it.
Cool. Well, we've got a plan. So there it is, John. Deal with it.
I like that plan.
So unless you got something, we could start. I mean, we could fast forward. I mean, I'm sure you're not prepped for us to go back in the sewers. Maybe you are, but we could at least make our way there.
We can go there at any time because that map is still ready.
You want? So you just want to fast forward to where Boz comes back and then, or Alejandro comes back?
Yeah, I want to hear what Boz has to say.
Yeah, how about we fast forward to that and you guys talk to Alejandro and see what he wants to do.
I'm not in a rush because here's the thing: the sewer is in Legion territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we just we just burned down one of the hornet's nests, like inventory deposits, and then we went up and we slit some other hornet's nest's throat and put a note on there too. So like I don't know, either now or
cool off.
either now is the best time to go in, or in the 3 days will the best time
Well,
to go in.
like I said, if I could add another point for it being the best time to go in, the longer you wait, the more likely it is to be gone. So,
I mean, that's true.
and the good news is that it's the sewer entrance, not really anywhere near the burnt warehouse. They're like
And
it's like 30 blocks away.
so the other thing I'd like to try and
Maybe
do
like
is
10.
like here's another thing that August would like to try and do as sort of his own side quest is understanding the sewer system a little bit better. I think that'd probably be very helpful for us if we knew like there were
Try
different
and map
sewer
it out.
as I mean slowly, but there's also some magic fucker who is controlling my life right now, and when I try to disassociate and distract myself from my dead wife, all he does is make me see her again. So I don't know what these dreams are about, but I hadn't forgotten about it, and like it's definitely colored like August's like everything. Like I think he would have been a little bit more bloodthirsty, a little bit more ready for action, and a little bit more like than like all this shit that just happened. Like for me, you guys is your guys are like, well, of course that's fucking Austin. He's just having fun playing D&D.
No.
But August, it's a little bit bloodthirsty, a little bit like, huh, this is. Are you okay, dude? Like you're being a little because he's not getting any distraction and he's not dealing with it.
Right.
So he doesn't he's trying to think like, all right, if I can find this guy or whatever the fuck this is, it's causing it, I can get rid of it. I might not go back to normal, but I can like at least get it off my head.
Well, and I know that wasn't the main focal point of your whole thing you just said there, but we could take our time through the sewers, and like maybe try and not that we necessarily need them or John has them, but like if there's a way we could try and keep our sense of direction down there, just going real slow, and see if there's not an exit that's more in our home base.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to. I mean, maybe there's not, but you
Um,
know,
you you would know a little bit. You've talked to Andor,
Mhm.
and from just August has made rolls on this before. You could find a way back, but it's a labyrinth down there, and it's dangerous.
right.
You're gonna run into monsters and different things you'll have to circumvent in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
Sure,
And since
but
we're
if we-
under a bit of a time crunch, maybe it's not the best time.
Well,
Yeah.
it could. I don't know. I think even just getting an idea of mapping out what we have, but just like if we could find a way,
Right.
whenever we get a chance to know some shortcuts around town where everyone can't see us, so we can just.
Totally.
And Andor would give you maps, but once again, he would tell you you're gonna have to fight your way through. It's not, especially in numbers. It's easier to sneak one at a time. He always has his men moving in ones through the sewers, simply because they can sneak around more undetected. But if you attract things that are down there, you could run into a slog of combats.
Right.
Good point.
That's all I'm stating.
But August,
I'm down to fucking build that out, but it'll take a couple sessions to get back to the house. Is what I'm saying.
No,
It's
that's
gonna
cool.
take you a lot
and,
longer.
And we need to make sure all our ducks are in a row within this next week. So I doubt that that's something we're going to be doing in this week, or even would want to do in this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you
Here's,
think so,
here's the
Austin?
thing. Here's the thing. August would argue, like in whenever we're talking about this, like in character, or whatever, he would argue a little bit past the point of obvious reason
Mm-hmm.
to try and discover some of the sewers, because he kind of cares about getting a good map of the city and doing so, because so far it hasn't been a problem. But he also wants to try and find some deep place or somewhere at the bottom, because that's what he's thinking, is that somewhere at the bottom of all this, there's some little fucker trapped that chose me to torment.
You think
You know that Hagar Clegane or Hagar Dufresne is digging for something.
Yeah. But you're more
Um,
talking about trying to find your
A
buddy.
gateway to the gods.
Right. So that's sort of he's not necessarily
And
he's
you
not
did see a large gateway where your buddy was.
right. That's what he's trying to fucking do. But he's not talking about it too much.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'm just saying these are all things you've heard. You've seen a gateway in a city under the city, from what you were able to comprehend from that conversation and everything that went down in what you believe to be that dream. Now, at the same time, you heard that Hagar, you heard from Nilbog, Tuga's brother, that Hagar is digging, looking for a gateway to the gods. Now, if you'd like, you can roll checks on those pieces of information. See if you can fucking suss out more on what you would know.
Yes, he probably would have done that. He probably like just during breakfast or like he's mulling it over in his head all the time.
Roll me a history check. Is this something, before you roll it, that you would want to use an inspiration on?
I already rolled it. It's 17.
Okay. 17. So you remember the city, the name of the city when you were down there, you saw it etched into some stone archways, was Aldea. And you remember hearing stories of an ancient city of Aldea that contained a gateway to the home of the gods of the gods. You don't recall that much more about it, but you know that there's a legendary fabled city no one's ever found, kind of like Atlantis, that is the house of the gateway of the creatures that some believed made the gods. These are fables, but I mean, you could do fucking, if you want to do a religion check on
No,
some of the fucking
I think I want to
religious
talk.
based stuff.
I think I'd want to talk it over with the guys a little bit, kind of get some of their impression. Maybe they can remember something before I like was trying to do too much on my own. I definitely would have talked about them because I know they were having dreams too because we talked about that.
Well, you guys are talking now.
So,
Alejandro's back. You guys are all. It's 10 o'clock at night.
I tell you, senores, it's gonna take forever to get this fucking glitter out of my fur.
He
looks good.
looks like a shiny puffball.
Yes.
I mean, they maybe add some razzle dazzle to the performance.
Boz,
That's
is
fair.
Alejandro an all white bunny?
No, he's brown.
Brown. Okay.
You couldn't tell by the voice?
That's racist.
I'm not gonna make assumptions like that, Boz. God.
Right?
God. How dare you do that to the Mexican people?
Right? Just go ahead and. How white of you? Just turn it around on me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't even get it all
Boz,
the
I
way
gotta
out.
unload some of this. This privilege is real heavy.
You're like,
all
oh,
right?
y'all motherfuckers are racist.
This is just so fucking stupid. Because I've heard people talk like that.
Boz, I can't be racist. I have minority friends, all right?
that's funny.
Um,
And I have majority friends?
you damn right.
Yeah, those are the best friends to have.
So, yes, brown.
Yes. No, it will make you look nice on stage. We will.
I got a brown
We
spot.
will get you.
What I could
some-
do is I can jump really high and land, and hopefully that would like cost all the glitter off of my fur, like a quick jump.
I mean,
Yes, I
sure, I don't think so. That shit's a bitch to get off.
Glitter bomb.
So, here's what we've been talking about while you were gone, and then we tell him.
Go ahead and
tell
tell
you
me.
the plan to go. We're gonna go into the sewers.
Yes. Yes.
Buzz is like, say it again, bitch.
Yep. Yeah. No, I know. Going to the sewers, probably try and get that gem so we can pay them for like 2 months. And then the first time they come collecting, we pay nicely. The second time, there's going to be some death happening, likely.
For sure.
Do we have the timetable to do that?
Yeah, I mean, we will have to maybe leave here soon. But yeah, we have time.
Okay.
Hey, John,
I'm
are
done.
they coming? What is their arrival in relation to the concert?
Day of.
Day of? Oh, okay. So before
Yep.
the concert.
Yeah. Presumably,
Okay.
they'll come during the day.
During regular business hours. All right. Well, at least we know that. Or we think we
They
know
came
that.
first thing in the morning before, so there's no reason to think they won't necessarily do that again. But
Sure, I just didn't know if it was the
And-
same day or a day later. Day
they're
before.
also
Just a quick
you
question.
don't.
Killing him
kind
is
of
off the
erratic.
table, right?
No, killing. Hold on a second, boss. Killing is never completely off the table. Right? If you like, if they come and there's like 5 of them, and it's like the one big dude and like 4 like just regular thugs, and we feel we could just take them, like we can come up with something afterwards.
Ooh,
Oh,
what if we
why-
killed him with the table?
Yeah, if you guys had the Infinity Gauntlet, you would just snap and kill everybody. I already know that.
Yes.
Oh,
And then
Gone.
recreate the world in peace and balance.
uh,
Right. So if they come and it's like it's only like I mean, if it's one guy, then I'd be like, why would they send one guy? Maybe I don't want to fuck with one guy.
he's a little too quiet.
Yeah, but if it's just like a regular group that we think we could just like fucking kill real quick, I mean maybe. But the idea would be to make it so that they didn't know who was like killing like their group. So like the idea is that the first time we'd be like, hey, we don't have everything, but here's a big chunk, and we can even it out next time once we get some of our shit together. So come to our play. We're making some money off of that we can definitely pay you guys back on. So here's like 8,000 or 8 whatever, and then the next week, that's the one that we would plan on just offing absolutely all of them in a trap. Maybe we could get a receipt to make it look like we did pay. If not, we just kill all of them and say, they never fucking showed up, but here's your money. So we never give them the idea that we weren't going to pay, but we just slowly
It's a
start
good
to.
idea.
What if we tell them about the ruby and we lead them down to a trap to their death?
Well, okay, how would that work?
I brought it up so we can discuss it.
It's not a bad idea,
mean-
but there's still many left after we kill those.
Yeah, so I like because we could, I mean, say there's something down there, but
But true that wouldn't be our fault. That'd be their greed that killed them.
well, that I mean, they I don't know if they would all just come down to like this place that's already in their area, not tell anybody where they're going or who they're going with, and because the idea would be to get all of them and silence them, just like, and then pretend like we didn't know that they ever came, right?
Or when they show up, we take that group and they die, and then more people come and we take that group, they die.
That's part of the idea, but also we just want to spread fear.
Hmm.
We want to spread fear into everyone to make everyone act either too soon or to play their hand too safe. And with these guys, you never know what they're going to do. So that's why you don't want to be the one that ever looks like you are leading them off into some wild goose chase, right? They want
And
to
you're also already pinning a whole bunch of stuff on the Legion, trying to get them to fight with somebody else. It's probably best to operate incognito and let that play out for at least a little while.
right. So
Maybe attack another location, but
I think
If you want to run a session where we fiddle around and you guys pick off fucking Legion groups, we could do that. I'm down.
Yeah, I think we should focus on the majority of our focus should
If
be
you're
on.
bloodthirsty, let's go.
We should
Alejandro,
focus on.
I think you both have same idea. It's just one is on our turf and perhaps also stay off radar a little better, even though we are inviting them into our home. If they keep sending, I feel like if you go down to inspect Ruby, right, and then they don't come back, they're going to send more, and then when those don't come back, it's going to be more and more and more. And sure, that could also happen to us, but in that meantime, we will have time to maybe set up our defenses a little better. We're fighting on home turf. I don't know. Just thinking out loud, I suppose.
So, but the first time we can still see what happens, right? We can
Right.
focus on the play.
I
We
think
can try and get some money. We can try and go and get this Ruby come back, and then, like, if depending on who they send, we can come up with some ideas about how we want to respond based off of how many. But for the most part, they're coming soon. I want them to think that we were on that, like, just
I think first meeting we pay off as much as we can, right? It makes us, it gives us credibility,
yeah.
and then that way we you know we have some goodwill, perhaps. Maybe that goes nowhere. Maybe it gets us somewhere, but at least it we were on the books having a payment.
Yeah.
That's
A
got to be
good
worth
payment.
something.
And then the next time, their guys just disappear.
Hmm.
Who knows? We don't know. We didn't see them. They didn't even come around here. Our lookouts never even found them.
Right.
But here's your money. It's
Right.
removing suspicion from us. And then we say, sure, here's your money. I mean, well, we can. How do you want us to handle it? Here's your money. And then you see what they do to give them that feeling of security.
Yes. I think it's a good plan.
Okay.
So, are we going to Seward now?
I mean, a better time than now, right?
Yeah, no better time now to go see what it is, because if it's not there, we need to come up with another plan.
Right.
Okay. You guys just walking into the dock ward willy nilly?
I think we're probably throwing on armbands, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You guys toss on your armbands, disguise up, and you see that the when you first head in, you don't see a bunch of patrols on your way there. There seems to be a lot of light coming from deeper in to Legion territory, but you don't hear. It's pretty quiet where you're at.
So it's like we could see like the equivalent of a high school football stadium a few blocks away, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd say like several blocks away.
Right.
But so as you guys start moving closer and closer and getting closer there, you hear more of a commotion. And it almost sounds like chanting in the distance. And then you start to hear loud marching as you're getting in the as you get to the barrel that is the entrance. And are you guys heading down the barrel?
I mean,
Yeah,
do
to
we,
get it to
do
fuck
we
out of
want
there.
to see what this is about, or just go?
I mean,
What-
I don't,
We hear the marching is like coming towards us, right, John?
Towards us, yeah. It's getting louder and louder.
And our two options are basically go in or sit up topside and see what's up.
is there okay, John? Is there an easy way to get up on the roof from where we are, so that we can be like out of the way and like?
Alejandro could get on the roof relatively easily. The rest of you guys are gonna have to climb up onto a roof.
What if we give him a rope? He jumps up there and then throws the rope down.
Or perhaps he goes to roof, we go in sewer. one moves sneakier than three, but if
I
he
mean,
does not want to be left alone, I would not leave him alone.
that's yeah. I think that'd probably be a good idea too. I just want to leave him alone. How do you feel about that, Alejandro?
That's fine.
Cool. So let's put the party with the army marching towards us.
Also
Okay.
has 4 points of inspiration to help with his stealth checks.
Yeah.
Alejandro, you get up to the roof.
Okay.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Roll stealth. Uh,
Maybe use an
do
inspiration.
you want to use inspiration before
You
you
should
roll
use an
that?
inspiration point. Use an.
Okay, fine. I'll use one.
Use an
Roll
You don't have to. I mean, that's
Yeah, I used
I
one.
think the better
Okay.
I think the better option also, or if you're not gonna do it, is fucking also on the way down to get back to us. But
So roll again for
yeah, you gotta
stealth.
roll again.
You roll inspiration. You roll twice.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
so. Yeah, the 11.
The 11.
So, you guys go down in the barrel. What order?
I would go down. I don't know. Austin, do you have a preference?
No, I would probably see the hero army marching, and I would probably want to slide right down to get the hell out of the way now that the
All right.
buggy's up.
I'll go second.
Okay. So, it goes. It gets louder and louder. Alejandro, you get up to the roof and you kind of trip down, and you're like worried, like, oh no, someone's gonna see me. And then, like, you get a glimpse of what's coming, and it's a small army marching. They're all focused and not paying any attention. They can't hear because they're fucking chanting cadence and fucking left, right, and shit like that out.
Things about
And,
pussy.
No one fucking notices you.
Hey, Roz.
But you do. Go ahead.
I mean, you do have lucky footwork for when you fail a
Yeah.
dex saving throw.
So I'm also staying at the top, John. Like, in case I hear shit go bad, I don't want to be all the way at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
You're standing at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you peeking out at all?
No, but I'm
Okay.
listening, actively listening.
You hear marching and footsteps, things you've heard before. You've heard it much larger and crazier than this. Maybe not in these numbers, but you've heard giants marching.
I honestly
But
probably
you know-
wouldn't move unless I heard him cry out.
Yeah, you
Or
know what a
scream.
forced
Oh,
march is.
saving throw, that's not bad.
Buzz, roll me an intelligence check.
God damn it.
Welcome to the
6.
shit show, buddy. Doesn't it suck?
Yeah.
It's the worst.
You just got distracted a little
You've been
bit.
rolling good for like 2 years. It's fine.
I mean, it's fair. So you're trying to get a count. But you're not sure if it felt like a lot. Felt like a lot to you.
Okay.
But you'd say you're thinking 1,000, but then you're like, fuck, they had 1,000 guys. That doesn't feel right. But the numbers just aren't hitting good today.
It was more like 1 billion.
But you saw a force march and they're headed up north.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And they pass after about 5-10 minutes. They halt a couple of times. You saw messengers running and relaying orders. Nothing you could really catch a good ear of, but it just seems like a small army moving.
Can he do like a perception check to see like what kind of colors?
Stop
Yeah.
playing his character.
No.
Sorry.
Like you guys can help each other out.
Uh, no, it's just sometimes there's a lot of it, and at the end of the night, I stop letting it go. But go ahead, Adam. One last
I
question.
got nothing. Sorry.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop here.
Okay.
Alejandro, roll me a stealth real quick to get back down in the sewer because that's where you're headed, right?
22.
Yep. You're
There
good.
it is. You
Jump
ended
right
on a
through the
high
hole.
note.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking jump through the hole and it spins and lands flat.
Nice. Like you see the Ninja Turtles do.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Good job. I'm glad you got a good one to close
And
with.
you get a ride
Seriously.
down on Tuga's shell because you land perfectly in the crust.
Nice.
I don't see it's him, and I think it's a weird bug, and then I throw him down the hole. Like, ah!
Giant grasshopper! What the hell?
Fuck off.
But we will cut